Hello, welcome back to the Wizard Den. Today I'm going to be speaking on how I overcame and beat my social anxiety. So, first of all, to start this out, I have autism, okay? So, for me, my social anxiety was kind of built into me. Also, I had depression, regular anxiety, um, as well. So, it was quite a little struggle I had to go through. But, I used to be nonverbal, meaning, the type of autism where you just don't talk. As I got older, I started to talk a bit. And then I got bullied at a certain point in school. And I had to deal with that. But after that, I grew up to be alright for a while. And then I fell into a deep depression. Um, when I was around 21. And then when I was 22, I had a really bad cleptophic experience. I'll just leave it at that, okay? I won't speak on what happened. Um, but after that is the time period in which I'm gonna speak now. 8 years ago, okay? I had social anxiety too, but the point of where I wouldn't go outside. I didn't want to go interact with people. I didn't want to go mix and mingle. Just going out and speaking to somebody, it was like an insane thing for me to even think about doing. I wouldn't even want to do that. There was a lot of pressure behind it. I would actually feel physical pressure in my head, my whole body. I would feel a physiological response just to thinking about something, just to being like out in public. I would feel hot in my face. I would feel vibrations and tingles all throughout my body just from thinking about, doing something. Talking to somebody would make me very hot, make my whole body start tingling, and, it would make me feel really anxious. And, yeah. So the way I got around this is, and honestly, let me keep going. I couldn't think of what to say. I didn't know how to communicate. I didn't know how to interact. If somebody said something to me, I didn't know what to say in response. Basic conversation, I couldn't handle. I couldn't communicate in basic conversation. I couldn't think of things to say. I didn't know what to say about anything. So how did I fix it? Well, the fix is quite simple, actually. I just went out in public and began to speak with people. I did the thing that was making me the most uncomfortable. I began to tell myself that I would just speak to somebody, Every time I seen somebody and I seen them look at me for a little bit longer than than normal, that means that they, want to say hi or something. So I would say, hello, hey, how you doing? Or something like that, and it helped substantially. At the time, it didn't feel like it was helping, but it did. It helped a lot. It started to help a lot. I started to get more comfortable with a greeting, saying hello. And then after I got that down, I moved on to asking them a question. How you doing? How was your day? And then they would follow back with a question about my day, which made me answer a question. And then, that took a long time to get comfortable with because my days were not good. My days were terrible. My days were shit, and I had to lie. But over time, the pressure started to go down from conversation and it started to alleviate. And I didn't have to lie about my day being good. I could start to say my day was alright, my day has been pretty decent, you know, I could start saying that and actually meaning it. But, then I started to, you know, slowly build and slowly build upon, you know, I was very mathematical and, about my angle in which I attacked this in. But I was very, I had a method to everything, okay? It was one thing, then I built up a step, then I built up another step, until I got extremely comfortable. It took a very long time, but I fought my way through each step, okay? And I did the same thing with depression, but I found, for the most part, my depression had to do with my social anxiety, my social interaction, because I'm autistic. But I also have a base level of depression that I still deal with to this day. And it's just a lack of enthusiasm. So I still deal with that, and I still have to deal with that base level of just, but it's not nowhere near what it used to be. I used to hate my life. I wanted to die. I tried killing myself multiple times. I want to say about 20 to 30 times. Um, it was really bad. It was really, 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 really bad. It was bad, bad, bad. I used to be in a very bad spot. But, doing these, like, little exercises, it helped so much. So if that's something you're dealing with, like, I mean, you can message me so I could tell you specifically, like, per your situation, how to get out of it. But, I started studying psychology and applying psychology onto myself. And I was actually very successful. I went from a pretty much non-verbal autistic person to a very verbal, outgoing individual, and it works for me now. But that's the basis of today's video. I just wanted to speak on how I got out of being depressed and socially anxiety. But yeah, alright, peace.